It's a bright, beautiful day. I gotta turn the exposure down. I don't really have to do that too often around here. So I'm real happy right now, guys. So today, I got a beautiful trick for you once again, as always. You guys know how I do it. By the way, guys, if you're paying for a program, it's like you're behind bars. There's no way you should ever have to pay for a BMX program or anything that teaches you how to bike, skate, scoot, whatever. I want you guys to understand that this is something that's got to be learned in your brain. You have to understand how to do it. You have to put in the work. You got to put in the effort, all of that stuff. And that's the only way you're going to learn it. So you guys want to learn how to air out? Okay, I got you. Easiest thing to do. It's not so bad, man. It's not as bad as you think. Stick with D-Train, man. We got you over here. All right, check this out. Straight into the mix. Okay, get yourself a decent quarter pipe like this. Okay, check out this part. Okay, we got decent concrete, right? Now, if you don't know how to 180, you got to learn, because if you don't know how to do that, there's no way you're going to be able to air out, because to air out, it's basically a 180 in the air. I mean, it's kind of common sense, but like I say, some of you guys, it just may not click. All right, so here's for my big boys, man. You trying to learn how to air out? Okay, I got you, man. But here's something. You got to know how to 180, okay? You know how to 180? Okay, if you don't, hit that little nip up there. I got you, man. You're going to learn how to 180, okay? A lot of wind right now, but I got my little microphone thing, so hopefully it's helping out. Okay, here's for my big boys. Airing out. How do you do it? It's basically a 180 over the coping, okay? So let me show you. All right, check this out. This is one of my favorite parks. This is one of my concrete locals. It's decent, it's not the best, but you know what? Around here, this is really good, okay? This is probably like a I don't know, like 5.5 foot ramp or whatever. I don't know. Forget math. We like BMX. Anyways, you want to get you a good ramp with this coping. You see this nice silver thing? That's the coping. Get you one of these, okay? It really doesn't have to have one, but honestly, it just makes it a little bit easier to hop off of. Number one thing, since you guys know how to 180 already on the ramp, how you go up, you know, you lean your shoulder in, turn the bars, bam, you go down. It's basically the same sort of concept. So what I want you to look at is this coping right here. Okay, this is the end of the ramp, right? Okay, so when you would do a 180, normally you would turn way before your front tire passes this. Now what I want you to do is act like this extends out. So you want to act like this ramp is taller than it is. So you see how it's here? Let me try and like back this up. You see my hand? You want to act like the ramp goes up to about here. You see what I'm saying? Or like basically as tall as your bike. So maybe about like right there. Okay, you want to act like the ramp is like that tall. Now, the trick of the trade, guys, is when you go up, you act like the ramp is going to continue. And then once your front tire goes up, you ride it up, and then you ride it up that invisible ramp. You keep going up. And then once your back tire hits the coping, then you just do a regular 180, just drop your shoulders straight down, nosedive, rainbow, straight into it like you're gonna face plant, and then bam, you're gonna land it. Let me explain. It's all about turning when your bike is on that invisible ramp. So you almost wanna imagine that being like that wall ride, you know, and then you just crank a 180 on that. And that's the easiest way I can explain it. Now, when you get more advanced, and I'm still working up to this myself, you can just go up and you just continue it. You basically act like you're doing a wall ride in the air and the ramp just continues. And instead of doing what I told you to do, which is basically turn as soon as your back tire hits the coping, you're basically gonna go and ride up and have your back tire basically ride up that imaginary wall, and then you'll get that crazy looking air out that, you know, you see all the pros do and all that kind of crazy stuff. But basically the way I'm saying it is, if you just go up, bam, you turn as soon as your back tire gets there. Once you do that turn, you're gonna be in the air, and it's gonna be a decent amount of height. And as you see in the videos, you know, it's a pretty decent way to get you guys to understand the physics of airing out. It's a comfortable way to get into it, and it's not too much different than a 180. So I hope that makes a lot of sense to you guys. If it doesn't, drop it in the comments. Hook it up with the questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. D-Train out.